Now, every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on CentralValleyTalk.com, we have Michelle Nastasis. Michelle, how's it going?
Good.
How are you?
Busy writing my stuff.
What kind of stuff are you writing?
Well, with our show is called the Michelle Nastasis LGBT Awareness Show, and my wife and I are both extremely busy doing our research for topics for our show. But one of the things that I'm kind of glad that I'm on today goes to something that we did this past Thursday.
Well, let's talk about that.
Okay. There was a young man down in Southern California that I got an email about that he had suffered a traumatic head injury in an auto accident. His family has insurance to cover most of his costs, but some other family members had set up a pay it forward account, and I got wind of it from a friend of mine that works here locally in mainstream media, and asked me if I could do a piece on my show, even though it's way off topic for us. But I said, yeah, I'll do it. Friday night, I got an email from the people at Pay It Forward, and they said that because of my show on Thursday, they had received an anonymous large...
Spit it out!
Yeah, I know. An anonymous large donation to the account. And I've received 6 or 7 others this past weekend, and the total that we've, because of the piece that we did on the show, that we're directly responsible for raising for this young man, it now totals over $13,000.
Okay, great for you, Michelle. Now, the LGBT.
Yes.
Is it not the LGBTQ?
Well, LGBTQ is...
It's okay, right?
Yeah, it's
All
okay.
Right. Now, for the people at home that don't know about your organization, let's just get out there and we'll tell them exactly what all those letters stand for.
Okay. The L stands for lesbian. G stands for gay. B stands for bisexual. The T stands for transgender, me. And the Q stands for questioning or genderqueer. It kind of goes back and forth between the two, and it's a source of a lot of arguments between a lot of people.
Can we define some of this? Can we talk about it a little bit? Let's talk. Let's talk. Now, you said me,
right?
Transgender,
right?
What is the definition of the transgender exactly?
Okay, you are born of one gender, but transition into or feel as if you are born in the wrong body. Mm-hmm. In my case, I was born male, and I'm transitioning from male to female. Now, there are certain females, and I know a bunch of them here in town, that are in transition from female to male.
Well,
and it's easier.
Which one's tougher? I don't know.
It's easier to transition from female to male.
Oh, it is.
And
you would think it'd be the other way around.
No, it's not. Think of it this way.
Where do they get their,
Okay.
Do you guys...
I'll use
There's
myself.
no swapping going on here, right?
Okay. I'll use myself as the example here. I have been on female hormones for 5 years. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And those are going to grow boobs.
Right.
Right. Okay. Less hair.
No. Well, less body hair.
Right. Okay.
Less body hair.
All right.
And the biggest thing that happens is that one of the things that you take is a testosterone blocker, because genetic men make testosterone like this.
Or some are only like this.
Okay. And they make estrogen about like this.
Right.
Genetic females, it's completely reversed. More estrogen, less testosterone.
Right.
So what you have to do with your hormones is you have to reverse the balance.
Do you cry easily now?
I went through that phase.
You already went through that?
I went through that about 18 months.
Do you have a hard time getting to the point? No. You know what? Is there always a backstory now, Michelle? Is that what I'm getting?
You know my wife, so I'm not even going there.
I hope she's watching.
She is. She sent me a text message before I went on.
I got to tell you, Michelle, that the reason that I love to have you on is because you're so open, because you and I can joke around about it. And the reason I think that you're so open and the reason why you and I joke is because somewhere in there's a message.
Exactly.
And we're always trying to talk about what's the real message. We're friends. We can joke around.
Yes.
That's okay. But now, reaching out to the younger folks is what you do.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about that a bit.
Okay. My show actually got started as an offshoot of my teaching. I would teach LGBT awareness to professional groups around town, like Turning Point, Children's Hospital. In fact, in about 3 weeks.
Well, Becca, what are you doing? What are you doing at Children's Hospital? What's going on out there?
I teach LGBT awareness to the professional staff, doctors, nurses, social workers. Everybody right from the top on down to the guy that's sweeping and mopping the floor.
Because this doesn't just happen because you've reached a certain age, and this was happening a lot earlier for you, and you were just dealing with it.
I was just dealing with it, and I got a chance through another organization here in town, Gay Central Valley, to be a part of their cultural competency team. And as the trans member of the team, I got a lot of requests outside of their trainings that they do, and that's how my teaching got started, is that I put it out for just basic knowledge with another group called transemotion.org, and they have been a great help in opening doors for my teaching.
Let me ask you something, Michelle. Does this teaching, does this help you? Does it help Michelle get through?
Yeah, it does.
And understand and help, does it?
Yeah, because it's personal. Because I make it personal. One of the things that I did a couple of weeks ago is that I completely embarrassed our executive producer, Mike.
You embarrassed Mike Briggs? I thought that was impossible.
No, this one was a good one, because what I did as part of my training, or part of the teaching that I do, is that I have a drill that I use called the Coming Out Stars.
I'm sure you do.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
The Coming Out Stars. Now, with Athena here.
Oh, no. No, not Athena.
Yeah. Mike, I kind of let him alone, gave him the good stuff, and nailed Athena big time. And as we both know, getting Athena was half of the fun.
Yeah, you're not the first one. All right, Michelle Nastasis on 3 p.m. at 3 p.m. on Thursdays. Thank you very much for coming by. We're going to go out and hit a bucket soon.
Yes, we are.
Okay, all right. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back on the buzz. Stick around. Hey, look.